Hit record and we're just going to see what happens. The conversation's been too good not to try it. I'm going to go to the bathroom. Y'all keep talking. Nice to meet you, by the way. My name's Dave.
Hey, Ricky, man.
Ricky?
Yeah.
Neek.
What is it?
Neek.
How do you say it?
Neek. Like Monique.
How do you spell it?
It's Dominique, but I go by Neek.
You go by Neek. Okay, nice to meet you, Neek. We'll go to the bathroom. I'll come back fired up.
Okay.
How are y'all doing tonight?
I'm not fired up. I'm fired up.
Yeah? Oh, there's a kitty. I already have one. No, don't look.
Have a good one.
You gotta have a good one.
Anyways, but yeah, I don't know. The pandemic really messed everything up. Honestly, truthfully, nobody wants to work anymore.
No, people do. They just go to school. I'm not gonna say everybody, but majority of the people go to college. Yep, that's the only way to better. If you ain't in the media, like Instagram, Snapchat, or going to school, become a doctor, lawyer, making that bread, unfortunately.
Right. I want to go to school for nails.
For what?
Nails.
Your own business. Be your own boss.
That's what I'm gonna do. I do nails on the side. But
You just gotta get certified.
yeah, exactly.
Because you don't want nobody coming back and
Exactly.
suing you.
Exactly.
But my curly gets off. The hell.
Okay.
So you like, damn, he knows my curly. I have a daughter. That's why.
You have a daughter?
How old?
13.
Nice.
13.
I have 4 kids.
You have 4?
4.
Yep. My daughter's 7. My oldest son is 6. Then I have a 3, or I mean, he just turned 4, sorry. 4-year-old and a 2-year-old.
So you have a 7, 6, 4, and 2? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. How you look awake and energized.
Energy drinks.
Energy drinks? Okay, I was gonna guess Adderall.
No.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
Just kidding.
I actually used to be prescribed Adderall. Never worked when it was supposed to, so I wouldn't take it when I should.
Adderall didn't work
No. I had heart problems. I had heart surgery, so I really could have filed a lawsuit.
because of the Adderall.
Could have killed me. I had 2
Oh,
valves.
no. You have 2 what?
I had 2 valves.
Jeez, I'm sorry to hear that.
No, it's fine.
Do you have any
It
left?
saved my life from a lot of shit. I feel like, I mean, I have one,
Yeah.
obviously, but I got the ablation and they burned the other one, but it can come back anytime. It's not like guaranteed.
Oh my
that it's gonna
gosh.
stay on. Then my cardiologist, his record for burning someone's heart was 3 times, and he burned mine 28.
You
And
burned
failed
your
the first time.
28?
When I was 13, I got
28
it.
times?
Yep, when I was 13, I got it. He failed. That was when he burned it 28 times, and then I got it just 2 years ago, and it was successful because like the new technology and stuff.
Uh huh.
So.
Will it ever be like?
See stuff like that, you need to post on TikTok.
Really?
Your story. People want that connection.
Yeah.
But you never know, someone else might be going through hard stuff and make, like I said, you want to make that connection.
Right.
Well, so I'm a big proponent of Adderall. I was actually asking if you had any Adderall left so I could get it from you. But I mean, but then like it's not a joke, man. My mom actually just had a heart attack. But
Oh.
with the Adderall shortage, I started doing Ritalin because like with the content stuff, like just creativity. I mean, I'm not gonna hide. I like Adderall a lot, and my heart is like, I'm trying to go off of it now, but I got a little bit of dependency, and I'm telling you, like, people need to understand like just how serious that type of stuff is right now, and like when people, especially with social isolation, oh you're dramatic, oh you're complaining,
I come
or
from
oh you have an
family
addiction or
that
hurt. Really?
Yeah. My whole mom's side of my family. My mom's recovered 12 years, but my grandma, my uncle, my aunt, 3 of my cousins, they're all on meth. My dad's on
Oh,
meth.
shit.
His girlfriend's on meth. One of my best friends addicted to coke.
No.
Yeah.
And that's why like one of my purposes of the channel is like to remind people. Like I would have never guessed that. I mean, even looking at you now, obviously I wouldn't have known the heart thing had you not told me. Or my mom with a heart attack also wouldn't. Or me really liking stimulants.
Yeah.
But people need to consider that before they just say, oh, they're, in the male case, a simp, or she's dramatic. It's like, no, those are real,
I never really honestly knew how serious my situation was until I threw my nephew's birthday party at my house,
Mhm.
and I damn near fainted. I had a heart rate of like 228 beats a minute.
Wow.
And they were like, we don't even know how you're not asleep.
Well,
Like,
what
you
is
should've passed
what is
out.
fatal usually? Like, I don't know.
I mean, I don't know what's fatal, but they definitely.
That?
Yeah, no, for
Yeah.
sure. Like, they're like, I don't understand. And then I told them, because my grandma's like, no, I'm calling the ambulance. And I'm like, it'll literally, I couldn't really talk then when it was happening.
Well, yeah, I
because
don't
I
know.
was like, hot flashes,
Yeah,
migraine.
how could you
It
even
was
think,
terrible.
right?
Vision was blurred. It was really bad. But when the ambulance finally got there, it got like, it started going down, so I got like a little bit better. And I told them, I'm like, as soon as we're on our way to the hospital, halfway there, I'll feel better. Like, there's really no point in me going. But I ended up going.
When you were like basically having a heart attack?
Yeah, basically. When I got
That's a
there.
ballsy thing to say when you're like.
Well, because that's what happens. I was so used to having episodes.
You've
just
had it.
never one that bad.
Never one that severe.
Yeah, and so they only
Shit.
lasted like 30 seconds, but it felt like forever. And
Yeah.
when I got there, my cardiologist was like, "No, I'm doing the surgery tomorrow morning. Like, you're not leaving like this. We can't do this." So.
What did you say?
I
Did you try to fight it?
I did because I'm me. But
I respect the hell out of that.
Yeah, and then I was scared because of all the like risks like during the surgery and
Yeah.
stuff. And but and it
Like
was
the
like,
going under, sorry to interrupt, like
that, and I was scared that like it's my heart. What if something doesn't work out? And it was my son's birthday the next day, so I was getting surgery on his birthday. If I die, I'm gonna ruin his birthday for the rest of his life. Like, you know. So I was just thinking about so many things, but I'm like, honestly, I'd rather die on the table trying to, you know, get my shit corrected and be there for my kids.
Yeah.
As long as I can, or
True.
not get it and die halfway through their lives, like before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so
Well,
I was just
yeah,
like, I gotta
yeah.
do it.
It's
But
the right decision.
you said you lost a friend to suicide.
Yeah.
I lost a couple people to suicide as well.
Sorry to hear that.
My ex-boyfriend shot himself in the head. One of my friends jumped off a parking garage in Maplewood.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So, I've been close. So I definitely
Me
get it.
too.
I was young when I tried to do it, but I'm actually dealing with my little sister right now. I took her in, so I really have 5 kids. She's 13.
Wow.
She's been cutting her wrist, so I have to take her today, to check her into the hospital.
Yeah.
Because I want to be there as much as I can, obviously.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, life's been crazy. Life is crazy.
Well, obviously with the past mental health stuff, thank you for sharing. I mean, your case and the two you mentioned that did in their lives, but like right now with the 13 years old. What do you think? I'll give 2 options and you can choose or add one. Do you think it's, you know, the immediate stress or depression of a situation, or do you think it's feeling like they're the only one going through it, or a combination?
If I'm being honest, I feel like this generation is weak-minded, and they don't get their way with little shit. They think the world is just the world is ending. Not saying that some people it isn't serious, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. But I really think it's just their kids are ungrateful. Nothing is good enough for them. So if they don't have every little thing they want, their life is just over. And then she was dating a guy, and this guy broke up with her. And I'm like, girl, like, you're 13. This kid is 13. You're fine.
Yeah.
You know how that goes. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. My boss had told me though, he was like, because I called off one night, because that's the night that she was like talking about it. He was like, honestly, if they're gonna do it, they're gonna do it. There's nothing you can do. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's not a.
So you just want me to not be there? No.
Just let her do it. Yeah.
Right.
That's a terrible. Did you? Yeah, I won't go into that. I don't love. I don't love that at all.
Like,
Yeah, the tough it out mindset, and I was early on. It was expected I have autism, and then.
you was?
Yeah, and so like I have a interesting approach to medication and stuff, because I feel like people over medicate. You know, when there was bigger psychiatrists and money involved, like, oh, now you have bipolar disorder. I'm like, do I really? Or do you just want me to come back and put me on a bunch of medications?
I'm diagnosed with a few different things, so I get it.
And so what is your stance on, are you pretty pro medication, or are you?
I don't
not?
take any medication. I was on medication from the time I was 12 until the time I was an adult, and I just decided that as long as I'm taking medication, my chemical balance will never be how it's supposed to be. I know that's what it's intended for, but they say, you know, sell the disease. What is it? Cause the cure. Cause the disease, sell the cure.
Okay.
So, like, while we're trying to fix this problem is still,
Yeah.
they're gonna cause this problem.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I'm not the type thinking to take ibuprofen and all the different stuff because it just causes more problems. So let me just face the problems that I have.
Yeah.
And try to do what I can do on my own.
Yeah.
Because I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, too, a lot of people think just taking medicine is gonna fix it. It's not. You have to want to fix it on your own as well. You have to. It's half and half. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna take fucking Adderall and just like be better.
I like Adderall.
He's
But
like,
I don't know, man. Adderall fixes a lot of problems if you learn to do it right. I mean, you can't just be stupid about it. But
Right.
but I do agree. Like for me, like when I was taking something, and what's this one doing? That is strictly offsetting this one. I'm like,
Exactly.
and I actually I wouldn't say I've ever been addicted to Adderall or stimulants, but the reason I got so, I would say dependent, definitely, is because it was being used to offset lithium and other things that make you really tired, and I had to be functioning in college and stuff. And had I not taken the lithium and all that I probably didn't really even need, I would never became dependent on Adderall.
Right.
And now my heart wouldn't race like it does now.
Okay.
Just remember, always be positive.
Yeah.
Woo!
Be
I'll get to my
yourself.
business card. I'll be right back.
For sure.
Be positive. Be yourself. And when you finally get to that 1K, follow on TikTok. Like I said, be yourself. Don't change for nobody else. Someone will follow you. Oh well, there's 7 billion people on the planet. Don't let people get to your TikTok, but they will try to troll. Believe me. And like I said, they say names and stuff like that. But don't even act like you're paying attention. And you would have moderators on your live too. You have moderators on your live. So if you have good moderators like moderating your live, that's a plus.
Right.
So you just gotta trust people that be a good moderator on your live. So pretty much they're just watching your back.
Right. Getting rid of them.
Getting rid of the negative.
Right.
So
I mean, I'm a positive person anyway, so I don't really let a lot of people or things get to me.
Yeah.
I get
But-
to myself enough for everything.
That's why I like what you were saying earlier, though, like about like those 2 wrongful murders. And that's the thing, is being positive. Like when I'm rational, I'm like, okay, I say some stuff. There's some stuff I said that pissed some really important people off. They saw it, but they can't do anything. Like freedom of speech, I didn't lie. I have evidence to support most of it. But that's where that is important going forward with virtual stuff. Is you got to make sure they can't use something else.
dot your I's and dot your T's.
Yeah, they can't use something else because they're really pissed off about that, and then ruin your life because everyone knows that's the reason.
Right.
That's a slippery
But
stuff.
hey,
Yeah.
I got a nice little drive back to Illinois.
All right, man. I'm gonna watch some of your TikTok.
All right.
You safe out there.
Hey, thank you for being.
And thank you for your service, by the way.
Hey,
Yes.
I was at 31st follower too.
What's that?
I was your 31st follower too.
My 31st follower.
You don't even follow him back 30.
Oh yeah. I hate TikTok. I hate it. Y'all get me home for TikTok. I see these challenges like I play racquetball with one of my high school friends' dads in his group back home, and he's a principal at a school, and he told me there was a TikTok challenge to steal urinals, like try to steal your. Yeah.
No, that happened in my school. I swear to God.
That was a challenge. Oh, that's like a global challenge. I guess
You know what
TikTok's
else they
global.
took is
Duh.
a damn event, like an
Alright,
AC,
guys.
Yeah, you say
an
man.
AC unit. They took an AC unit.
The
Out.
Wait. So how do you? Okay, so they actually successfully did it.
It's literally called devious lick, like a devious lick. It's
They're
just a
doing it
lick,
Waffle
like
House
a
clocks,
steel.
too.
What?
Yeah, our clock got stolen.
What do they expect to happen? Like, okay, first of all, sorry. What's the reward? What are they being told the reward
Fame.
is?
Yeah.
Fame?
Yeah, I mean,
But
just
no one
being-
knows about it. You're just stealing
Yeah,
shit.
it's
So what is the? Is it like? Do they post
it's
what they
literally
did
just getting
to
away
get fame?
with stealing the most obnoxious, out of pocket, ridiculous
Just stupid shit, yeah.
stupid
But what do they
shit.
do once? Like, how
They
do
literally
they?
just post it, and if it goes viral, it goes viral.
So they incriminate
supposed to be
themselves because
funny.
that is something. If you
Yeah.
post, like I said, if I post bullshit, me talking, that's not a crime. That is a crime to steal property.
Yep.
You can't do that. So
They don't get
does law enforcement use the TikTok content to charge them or what?
I honestly
I would.
have no idea.
Probably in some cases. If it's,
Yeah, depending on the
If
severity.
it's like vandalism, like taking a fucking urinal.
What do you do with the
That is
urinal?
so stupid and disgusting.
Yeah. I don't-
Like, I wouldn't even touch one.
I know. I don't get to touch them.
Right? Like, what? People are strange.
Well, and I think a lot of it is like, I mean, it's still not okay, but I come from a pretty good family. My parents are still together. That's why I'm pretty empathetic about mental health. I'm like, had I not had that support system when I was younger and didn't understand, now I'm older, so like you said, I don't fuck, say whatever you want.
Right.
Pardon my language. But when I was younger, like if I didn't have that system, or didn't have someone like, you know, you talking about helping, yeah, I'd probably be in
I
prison.
honestly feel like that's a lot of my problems too. Sometimes I think about it like if I had my dad, what would life be like? Because my dad's military, you know what I mean? And my biological father is military and corporate and very good guy. And it just so happens the guy my mom got with that I call my dad is off on meth. So
Yeah.
like it's crazy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's important to understand people's stories because like for me, like I'm big into chess and that's a lot of my YouTube. It's like a lot of people are like, you're gonna play chess for a living. I'm like, well, streamers make a lot of money, like we talked about. It's sick what some of these people make, and also like I like chess because during lockdown, when I could have went down that path, and I could barely be a meth addict right now.
right.
I played chess, so now my dog has a dad that's not abusive, and she was almost feral when I got it. But no one asks that; they just see the stuff, and they're just like, "You're one of those content creators," you know.
Always.
No, I ain't stealing no fucking animals. All right. Well, it was great to meet y'all. I'll get the hell out of here. Pay for my meal. Yeah.
I love your teeth.
My teeth? Thank you. I did nothing to earn them. They just kind of happened in my mouth that way. I'm just kidding. I did get braces.
Oh.